Welcome to Show Talk with Alex. My name is Alex Byers. I'm a longtime NPC photographer, former NPC competitor, and now co-promoter of the NPC Mississippi Championships. This show is about giving competitors and others that are thinking about competing an idea of what to expect at a bodybuilding show. So, on Show Talk with Alex, we'll have interviews from former competitors, trainers, coaches, IFBB pros, IFBB judges, NPC judges, as well as current athletes. If you have competed for years or are thinking about competing, you might find some useful information by watching this show. We'll also discuss all things related to preparing for an NPC bodybuilding show and what to expect. We'll discuss things like dieting, picking the right coach, tanning, weeks leading up to a show, what to do at a show, supplements, how important are show pictures, everything, and the list goes on and on and on. Before we get started, I would like to thank our sponsors for allowing us to put on the NPC Mississippi Championships. You'll see all the sponsors displayed at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. Our title sponsors for the week are Wear and Away After Tan Clothing. This is an amazing product, y'all. Wear and Away. I absolutely love this. You can protect your competition tan with their amazing clothing line that they have, from robes, pants, bedding, and bundles of all that. It comes awesome, y'all. Go to www.wearandaway.com. Y'all, it is awesome stuff. And also, all competitors that register to compete at the NPC Mississippi Championships will get a 5% discount on all their products at Wear and Away. So please go to them, go check them out. Love their stuff. That way you don't get all your sheets and stuff all messed up from the tan. Just they got bedding, pillows, everything you can think about, from robes to pants. Y'all go check them out, www.wearandaway.com. Also next, for our next title sponsor of this week's show, we have SKS Bikinis. They're custom competition bikinis. They are awesome, beautiful bikinis. Everything, they have small to large, any size. It's awesome. They have 14 years of experience and over 2,000 suits have been made. Go to www.sksfitness.com. Also, our last one of the day, we've got SV Properties. Family owned and operated, and they have been serving the Mississippi Gulf Coast since 1980. Get all your rentals, get all your stuff there from Miss Vicky. She's awesome. SV Properties. All right, here we go, y'all. The show's about to get started. So anyways, if you would like to sponsor the NPC Mississippi Championships, we'll be sure to get your business info displayed on this show. Show Talk with Alex, along with signage and advertisement at the NPC Mississippi Championships. So now, that was a lot, but I'm sorry, but I had to get the sponsors in. But anyways, now let's get into the show. All right, y'all, we are here in the Show Talk room, and we have a very special guest joining us today. He is an NPC competitor. He was the 2022 NPC Mississippi Championships men's physique overall winner, and he's just an overall amazing guy. He's my good friend, Christian Brown. Christian, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Great day. Everything's going pretty good for me.
Man, that's awesome. I tell you what, I just love your physique. I love you as a person, man. I love that all that you're helping me with the show. You know, posting all the posters everywhere, man. You've been putting in work, my friend.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. We got to get the word out.
There, I appreciate it, man. Well, hey, are you at work right now? Where you at?
Yes, I'm I just got finished. Football team just finished wrapping up, so my day just finished right now.
Man, that is awesome. Now, what do you do? Now, what football team you with? You with Cole Lynn, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm the strength and conditioning coach here at Cole Lynn.
So what's that all entitled? Like, when you're strength and conditioning coach football players, is it totally different than how you would train, say, folks that want to compete in a bodybuilding show?
Yeah, it's definitely different. Here at Cole Lynn, with me being the strength and conditioning coach, I train all the athletic teams on campus, no matter if it's in season, out of season. They got to see me. So if anybody playing the sport at Cole Lynn, they got to know Christian Brown.
That's all. So regardless of basketball, baseball, whatever, softball, everybody. Dang, everybody. Man. I mean,
all of them.
With the physique like you got, that was easy sell for them. They were like, yeah, we got to have this guy strength and conditioning coach, right?
Well, I mean, it was full circle. This is where my football career started at. I played football at Cole Lynn before training going to Alcorn, so I came back home.
That's awesome, man. I knew you played at Alcorn. I didn't know you played at Cole Lynn, dude. That's awesome. Now, what position did you play?
I played linebacker.
Oh my goodness. So were you outside linebacker, inside?
It just depends on the package.
Whatever pack. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so fun. So okay, so you got to talk to all the head coaches in basketball. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if y'all have a golf team there. I mean, you got to
We,
talk to everybody. Y'all do have a
yeah,
golf team. That's
yeah, we got.
unbelievable, man. Well, that's awesome. Well, I knew you had been doing this for how long? About a year or two now?
This is going into my third year here at Colleen.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, longer than I thought. That's unbelievable, man. So, how do you have time to put in all the training for everybody else, all the football team, basketball team, baseball team, golf team, obviously? How do you have time to do that, then also work on yourself?
Well, it's 24 hours in a day. You just got to prioritize and get it done. You know, if it's important to you, you'll find time to do it. You might have to start your days a little earlier than others and end them a little later. But hey, you got 24 hours in a day. Just make the best out of them.
Sure, I love that, man. I absolutely love that. So let's get into it, my friend. So obviously this show is a little bit about what to expect at a bodybuilding show, and I know you've been in it for several years now, and I'm trying to give folks who have competed before or who haven't competed before just a little bit of advice on and just maybe get some info on what to expect at a bodybuilding show. So, what advice would you give to a first-time competitor wanting to get on the stage?
I would tell them to relax and enjoy it. What you want to do, especially with it being your first show, is bring your best physique. I mean, the first show, that's a good one to go out there and get your feet wet. And it's super important that after that first show, you get the judges' feedback, and then from there you're able to make the necessary changes that you need to do to improve. I really feel like the first show is the start. You know, you don't know what it's like to be under those stage lights until you're under them. Like it's a whole totally different experience. I remember my first show, my coach just kept telling me, he was like, "Listen, it's different. Like this is new. This is a new experience, but." You want to go out there and get your feet wet, just see where you size up, compared to the other competitors. And from there, make sure you get your judges' feedback, and they're going to, lead you in the right direction as far as, do you need to improve posing? Are there certain body parts that you might be lagging? But without that feedback, you don't know where to go to next.
That's 100% correct, man. I absolutely love that. I remember my first show that I competed years ago, and man, I remember I was just so nervous. That's the main thing I would say to folks. Just relax. It's going to be all right. Get up there and you put in too much work. It can't be all nervous, man. You gotta just relax. So
the good thing about it, the lights are so bright you can't see the crowd.
That is true. Yeah, most shows I'm at, you can't see the crowd at all, so that's always a good thing. And it's even hard to see the judges sometimes.
Right.
So it's just like you don't even know who's out there. So it could be 500 folks out there, it could be 10 folks out there. It don't matter. So getting into that, how many shows would you say to a competitor should they compete in each year, or how many shows you think they should do before they jump into a national show?
Well, we can start with the first question about how many shows should they do each year. I think compete in as many as possible. The more you can do, the better the experience. I would say, judge it around your lifestyle, and also, budget for them, because shows they can be costly. So as many shows that can fit, whatever walk of life that you might be having, or whatever budget that you have to put aside for bodybuilding, do as many as possible. Where if that's 3, 4, 5, the more times you can get on stage in front of those judges, the better. And when it comes to how many shows you should do before nationals, my outlook on that is, first, do your homework. And what I mean is, look at the national competitors, see the people that are winning, see where your physique size up to theirs. So because you don't want to go to nationals just to go. You want to go to nationals, you want to be competitive, because on that national stage, you're representing yourself, your family, your state. I remember when I went to nationals, the first thing that everybody was asking backstage is, where are you from? Before they even asked you from your name, they were asking, where are you from? So when I went to nationals and I was in Vegas last summer, I was representing NPC, Mississippi. So you want to go there, you want to be competitive. I would say do as many regional shows as you can until your physique starts to align with those on the national stage, so that when you get there, hey, you want your presence to be felt.
Right. And I mean, what's it like at a national show, man? I mean, you see everybody there, you see folks from all over the country. What's it like? I mean, is it more nerve-wracking than you would say, like after your winning a big show, an NPC show, a local show. Just say, for instance, you winning Mr. Mississippi last year. Would you say that's a little bit more nerve-wracking, or do you have more confidence after you won Mr. Mississippi Open Overall Men's Physique, going up there to Las Vegas or a big national show? What would you say about that?
Well, I would think anytime that the playing field starts to get a little bigger, you're going to have nerves, especially with it being your first time. But then, as soon as you step on stage, you realize it's just another bodybuilding show. I had nerves up until when they told me to walk out there. As soon as they say walk out there, I'm like, okay, it's a bodybuilding show. Let's go out here, let's pose, let's present my physique, and we're on and off the stage. So backstage, you're nervous. Even you can say you're not going to do it, but you're going to size up the other competitors. I mean, how can you? Yeah, you are. Everybody's standing in line with each other, so you back to sizing each other up, and everybody's up there to compete. And one thing, on the national stage, you're going to see national level competitors. It's a ball game once you get up there. That's why I say to make sure that you're competitive, so that that you can hold your own. But I promise you, it's just like anything else. Once you get on stage, the stage is the stage. The stage is the stage. We're no longer in Mississippi. We're in Las Vegas now, but the stage is the stage. As soon as my feet had touched the stage, all my nerves were gone.
Just gone. Just all the hard work you put in it. Just everything. Just relaxed.
But we're just here to do what we've been doing.
Love it, man. Love your energy, dude. It's awesome, man. Just love what you bring to NPC Mississippi, man. We're so thankful for everything. Now, also got to ask you, man, where did everything get started for you? How did you get into this sport?
Oh man, that's funny. This is how I got into bodybuilding. So I'm from Fayette, Mississippi, small town, super small town. I'm pretty sure I'm the first ever person to get into bodybuilding from Fayette. So I was randomly in a gym one day, and a guy, I was working out. This was post football, and a guy came up to me, and he was like, "What division do you compete in?" Because I was always in pretty good shape, and the guy was older, so I thought he meant to say conference, like what football conference. So when he said, "What division do you compete in?" I was like, well, I used to play in the SWAC conference, like, SWAC football. That's why I played it. And he was like, right. No, men's physique, classic. And I gave him the blankest stare in the world. I had no idea, let's say probably about 4 or 5 years ago now, I had no idea bodybuilding was a sport in a whole industry. Never heard of it. And the guy was like, what do you compete in? Men's physique class? And I'm looking like, what is this guy talking about? Like, I thought he was losing his mind. He was like, no, like bodybuilding. I'm like, what is it? He was like, hey, do you know Running Coleman? I was like, yeah, big dude. Yeah. He was like, do you know what he do? I was like, nah, I just know he big. Like, he lift weight.
Big guy, I don't know what he does.
I had no idea bodybuilding was a whole sport. And then the guy told me, he was like, hey, research it. I'm going to see you again the next day. Tell me what you think about it. And I came back to the guy the next day, and I said, hey, wait a minute. You mean to tell me they have a sport for people that just work out and eat right? Blew my mind. My mind was on. I'm like, wait a minute. They work out, they eat right. I'm like, man, I've been doing that for the fun of it. And then after that, a switch just went off. So that's when I started to, get on YouTube and talk to people, meet people, start connecting. I went to probably every seminar and workshop I could. Like I was like, I want to find more. Like I want to learn. And then from there, it just took off.
Man, well, I'm so glad you got into the sport, man. It's awesome meeting folks like yourself, and like I said, man, you've got an amazing physique, and obviously up here on the you got it on the poster right there from this year. So that's always a great thing too. So all your hard work's been definitely being showcased and stuff. And like I said, I can't thank you enough for also helping us out at the NPC Mississippi Championships and just getting the word out for that. But man, also I'm so glad you joined the sport, because I have a similar story to that too. I was just at a gym, didn't really know, from a small town as well. And then someone said, hey man, why don't you try this little small show that we got going on at our on campus? And I was like, okay, it wasn't NPC related. It was nothing like that. It was just a little rinky-dink show they put up. I think like 10 people got in it, and I won my little division on it. So I said, let's go. And then ever since, I've just been, I did about 2 years worth of shows after that, and then I got into the photography. Man, that's how I started on it. So it's crazy how everybody's lines just go different. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I was out, well, that's how I met you into the photography. I went and got my show pictures, had to get my videos and everything. That's how we first met.
Oh man, I know, and I'm trying to remember what was your first show that you ever competed at?
My first show was in Pearl, and I think the name of it was the Iron Muscle.
Yes, the Iron Muscle. I have one of their shirts around here somewhere because I always wear. They have the most comfortable shirts in my opinion. But anyways, old Richie Stegall and Amanda put on a great show there. So what year was that? Would have that been 17, 18?
That my first show was 21.
21, really? Golly,
Yeah,
I feel like you've been doing this forever, man.
No, I meant to compete. I first started really learning about the sport towards the tail end of 2019. Like everything is new for me. And in 2020, that's starting that January, I was like, hey, I'm gonna start me a prep. I'm gonna start doing some of the shows. I think the earliest show that I wanted to do was like around April-ish, and then COVID shut everything down.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't get to compete. I was going to do my first show in 2020, but I didn't get to compete. So I end up, just still training. And it wasn't until 2021 that I did my first show.
Golly. So were you trying to keep saying, okay, I'm going to push my diet back? Because I know a lot of competitors, I meet a lot of folks at a lot of shows and stuff. And I was talking to people during COVID, and, we didn't have but only a few shows that whole year, but people would push back their diets, and they would just keep having to diet down, get ready for a show, and then the show would get canceled. And did that happen to you a few times too? And
yeah, it did, because they kept telling you like, hey, we might be able to get this show going, or we might be able to get that one. But then after about like the second one got pushed back, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to kind of wait till COVID pass, and no need of starting, stopping. I'm just going to wait it out. So yeah, that's how I ended up eating in 21.
Wow, man, I could have swore you've been doing this for much longer. I feel like, it just feels like a long time. That's great, man. So this is awesome. Well, real quick, I want to hit you with some fast, quick questions and stuff, and we'll get everybody out of here real quick because I know you're a busy guy. And real quick, this is what we call it, superset questions, okay? It's just one-word answers, or if you got a few extra words for it, don't matter. But anyways, we're going to get into the cheat meal. What are you having after a show? What's your favorite cheat meal?
Burger. That's what I want.
All right, so let's see. Now, would you recommend for competitors? Do you think they need a coach or a trainer? Or do you say yes or no to that?
Definitely need a coach. Yes.
I definitely agree on that too. Now, also, how often should you train legs per week during prep? This is getting ready for a show during prep. How often should you train legs?
One word answer for that would be depends.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, okay. Let's say we're about 2 weeks out. We're getting closer to the show. How many times you hitting legs real fast? You just going to do just like one big blowout, or are you just going to do a few?
Yeah. If we're 2 weeks out, we're getting close to the show. We're going to give it just one big blowout.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what Ryan Wedgeworth, he was on last week. He said the same thing. So I'm just kind of trying to keep all the questions. That way people can learn and see what everybody's talking about. Now, this is kind of off subject. This is totally different. I just got to know, who wins in a fight, a grizzly bear or a lion? If they're both at each other, who's going to win?
Well, I would say the lion.
I think so too, but then again, I don't know, man. I've seen grizzly bear footage of them just ripping off a whole car door and stuff just with one swipe. So I don't know. I feel like the lion, he just probably have more determination in him and stuff, and probably got more cardio a little bit better than a grizzly bear. But I don't know. I mean, I hope to never see that. That would be pretty much a whole lot of violence there for me. So, anyways, it'd be pretty crazy. But anyways.
But I got a phrase that I live by, that if you ever see me and a bear in the woods, help the bear. So if I can beat the bear, I'm taking the lion to beat the bear. If you ever see me in the woods together, help the bear.
Yes.
I'm the bear.
I truly believe that too. Now, Christian, are you a sweets guy? Because I'm going to ask you about a cupcake or a brownie. What would you choose?
Oh, brownie, off top. Brownie.
Oh, me too. I'm definitely a brownie guy all day, man. Love them. Anyways, okay, now if you had to choose, this is the last one real quick, and we'll get out of your hair. Steak or ribs? What do you prefer?
Oh, steak, please. Steak.
Yes, steak all day.
Yeah.
You doing side of potato? Doing side of potato and some carrots or something? What's on the side there?
Loaded baked potato, broccoli, or asparagus.
Ooh, yes, we just had asparagus the other night. My wife cooked some amazing asparagus. It's awesome. I love it. So yes, I will definitely do a steak, loaded baked potato as well, and I'm definitely going to do some asparagus on the side. It's just be awesome. Anyways,
I meant to ask you one question. What gym is it you train at?
so I work at Mossy Oak here, and this is actually one of my little office in here. And so we actually have our own gym, just literally 20 feet to another room right here. We got everything we need. It is awesome. An old gym in Starkville, Mississippi shut down, and I bought everything. So what happened is we got everything in here, and a couple of co-workers of mine just go in here, they lose weight, everything's real good. One fella back here, he lost 100 pounds. And so just from all the equipment that I bought for us. So we call it Mossy Oak Fitness. And there's plenty of places to work out around here, but hey, It's free, it's awesome. It's just a good community here that we have at work at Mossy Oak. So it's a lot of fun.
If you ever get some free time, you gotta come train with me in downtown Brookhaven at Sweat Transformation.
Done. Sweat Transformation.
That's why I did all my training for my last prep, and that's why currently I'm there every morning. But it got the nice, your old school feel to it. You got your loud music, you got the weights they banging. I'm telling you, downtown Brookhaven, come to Sweat Transformation, and we can get it in one day.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'll definitely take you up on that. Now, don't make fun of me. I'm the guy that's always asking where the 5 pounds are. Okay, but hey, look. I'm kidding on that, but first of all, okay, sometimes certain little exercises, those 5 pounds will get you if you do them enough. Anyways, whatever. But you know me, I'm a cardio guy all day. I run, man. I'm 5-6 miles a day now, man. I'm just running to that. So I go outside. We got this big track out there, man. We run all day, freaking 5 to 6 miles a day, man. I'm sweating. Oh, it feels good. I love it. So yeah, I would love to meet you down there. Now say it one more time. What's the name of the place?
Sweat Transformation.
In downtown Brookhaven?
Downtown Brookhaven, Mississippi. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, if I one day get up early enough, I'm more of an afternoon workout guy myself. But one day, if I just so happen to be down there, I've got to hit you up on that, man, and we got to just bang some weights together because I'm more of the 135 banging the weights real fast, So so that'll be warm up for you. So then that way I can just spot you after that.
Gotcha.
All right, my friend. Well, thank you so much. I think that's going to be about it. And Christian Brown, thank you so much for coming on this show. This is Show Talk with Alex. And man, I think we had a good time, and I think we got a lot of good information out there for our listeners.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much. And like I said, we hope y'all have fun and possibly learn something from the show as well. And we will see y'all all next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. Peace.